Here is one of my favorite Dynasty Fantasy Football trade targets that I am going to try to get on all of my teams this offseason. I don't think he's going to be super cheap to acquire by any means, but in 2023, he didn't do anything substantial to skyrocket his value similar to some of the other wide receivers from that 2023 draft class. And that wide receiver is Jackson Smith-Njigba of the Seattle Seahawks. JSN only played in 3 games this final season at Ohio State, but he's known for that 2021 season where he caught 95 passes for 1,606 receiving yards and 9 touchdowns in 13 games. And he produced those major stats with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave on the roster. Garrett Wilson played in 11 games, Chris Olave in 12, and JSN in 13. But he had 25 more receptions than both of those guys and 548 or more receiving yards than both of those guys. Profiled as a possession slot with some concerns about his speed, but he absolutely smoked the 3-cone and 20-yard shuttle drills at the combine, which translates well to route running and simply getting open. JSN was selected 20th overall in the 2023 NFL Draft as the first wide receiver off the board. So in 2023, he opened up the season playing under 60% of the snaps in the first 4 games, but there was a shift in his role and the snaps played following the Week 5 bye. He played most of his games the rest of the season in the 60% range. And although JSN averaged 8.8 fantasy points per game, we did see some flashes. Week 7, 4 receptions for 63 yards and a touchdown. He scored again the following week. Week 9, 6 receptions for 63 yards. Week 13, 7 catches on 11 targets for 62 yards. Week 15, 4 receptions for 48 yards and a touchdown. Week 16, 6 catches for 61 yards. Via Player Profiler, he was number 6 in target separation, number 28 in total route wins, and number 17 in route win rate. JSN also finished number 21 in yards after the catch, and we've seen plenty of slot guys historically dominate for fantasy football who are great at that stat, like Cooper Kupp and Amon-Ra St. Brown. JSN did not have the same fantasy football impacts rookie season as guys like Puka Nacua or Zay Flowers or Jaden Reed or Rashee Rice. But 93 targets as a rookie is a great start, especially seeing he was consistently competing for targets with Tyler Lockett, who earned 122, and DK Metcalf, who earned 119. JSN can certainly grow in this offense as an NFL player, and I do think eventually he could be the most reliable target in Seattle. Great prospect, had a substantial role rookie season, earned good targets with heavy competition. For me, when it comes to Dynasty Fantasy Football, I want to go and trade for talent, and JSN is talent. This offseason is the perfect time to go and acquire JSN before he has his eventual breakout for fantasy football.